Hello and welcome to EnglishLogica.com. Today we're looking at some of the top expressions that are used by innovative thinkers when they're discussing ideas. Let's begin with think outside the box. When someone thinks outside the box, they come up with new ideas that no one has considered before. The team always thinks outside the box to come up with unique advertisements for all its clients. I am trying to think outside the box to make this event a success at any cost this year. Think on your feet. The expression to think on your feet relates to dealing with problems in motion or being a quick thinker. A previous employer once advised me never to be afraid of thinking on my feet and adding good ideas to the room. I didn't have much time to go over the job spec. I'll have to really think on my feet in this interview. Step up your game. If someone tells you to step up your game, it may be because someone is not happy with your work or your ideas. It simply means they want you to improve your performance. You're not performing well enough this month, and your proposals for increasing profits weren't strong enough. If you don't step up your game, I'll have to review your contract at the end of the quarter. Run it by you or me. Every new idea needs to be run by your boss before being implemented. This just means that you make him or her aware of your proposals or plans. You shouldn't have gone ahead with those changes without running it by me first. Mr. Logica, please run our earlier conversation by everyone in this meeting to get them up to speed. Bounce ideas around. The expression to bounce ideas around just means to say what's on your mind and take note of whatever people come up with. Not everyone agreed, but after bouncing some ideas around, we had a whole list of things to draw from in the future. We've spent too much time bouncing ideas around. We need something concrete before the boss arrives. Brainstorming. When a group of people have a brainstorming session, they are looking to bounce ideas off one another. Brainstorming enables people to get ideas from someone else's ideas. We spent hours brainstorming and we came out with something amazing at the end. Our new client is due in the office on Friday, so tomorrow's meeting will be a brainstorming session to come up with a new approach for his business. Reach a consensus. When numerous people reach a consensus, this means that they have the same thoughts or conclusions on an issue. It took a whole week for the team to reach a consensus on the matter. Everyone had conflicting ideas. The jury were deliberating for 3 days and finally reached a consensus on the 4th day. Hash it out. When you hash it out, you argue or debate in a constructive way until you both or all agree on a single way forward. Everyone was arguing in the meeting about the best way to promote the new product. The manager stood up and said, "I've had enough. The rest of you can stay here and hash it out until you agree on something." Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is not intended to insult. Instead, it's used to point out flaws or weaknesses so that something can be improved. When we first launched, we got criticism from every angle, but we only took heed of the constructive criticism. I only listened to constructive criticism. Fail forward and keep going. Use the rest of the criticism as a motivator. Go off on a tangent. The expression "go off on a tangent" simply means that the person got distracted and started leading their conversation towards something else. I've no idea what you're talking about. We started talking about one thing, but you completely went off on a tangent and now I'm lost. I have to fight back my sleep when the CEO takes a meeting. He has a habit of going off on a tangent. We hope you find these expressions useful. Don't forget to like or comment on our video. For more of our unmissable content, visit EnglishLogica.com and join our growing community of English learners.